So if you have been subscribed to my channel for a while, or if you follow my Snapchat, or if you just know me, you know that I went to Europe like 2 years ago. When I was in Europe, there was this very delicious water called Volvic water. I kept a bottle of this shit. That's some refreshing water. I never heard of this water until I went to Europe and I had some of it. And it's literally like, I know what y'all are thinking.
Like, oh, it's probably just like filtered water.
This is like, I don't know how to describe it to you, but it tastes like you're drinking Jesus's urine.
Okay.
Like, it's just so refreshing. You take one sip and it feels like you drank a whole bottle of water. It's the best water probably on the market, in my opinion.
That's my opinion!
I found out that Whole Foods had it. I like called literally every store in Wilmington, like,
Do y'all have Volvic water?
finally called Whole Foods and they're like, yes, we have Volvic water. Bet. I drove my little ass over there and I ran inside and I got 6 cases. They were bigger than this. They were like this much, a little bit shorter, I guess. It was a lot of water. I got 6 of them for $13. And at the time I made minimum wage, so that's like 2 hours of fucking work to get 6 water bottles. But in my opinion, it was worth it. Because like I said, that water is Jesus water.
Jesus.
I get that water. I didn't have a mini fridge at the time. I have one now. We have 2 fridges. We have one in the house and then we have one in the garage. I put my water in the garage and it was fine for a while. It came down to the very last bottle. So I'm at school. I'm like, man, I really am wanting that Volvic water. Like, I crave this water. Look to the right, look to the left, look forward, look backward, look upside down, look in the freezer. I looked everywhere in that fridge. Could not find my Volvic water. So I looked in the recycling bin and there's the case for the Volvic water. So I said, that's interesting. I opened the door and apparently, according to my brother, I sounded like a cave woman knocking down trees. I remember opening the door and going, I walk inside and I more like fast walked inside because I was pissed off. I literally bought cheese fries to drink my water with. I didn't buy my water to get cheese fries. I open up my brother's door. He's the only one home. I open up his door and I see my Volvic water on his desk. Are you drinking my Volvic water? He said, yeah, I didn't know. I said, how don't you fucking know, boy? I am literally the only person who buys this stuff. Well, and I'm like, okay, you owe me $2. He said, well, you know what? Just because you came in here with an attitude, I'm not going to give you $2. Oh, really?
Give me your fucking money!
Oh, really? I started trash talking him. At this point, he was unemployed. He does have a job now, but he was unemployed then. He actually quit his job because he said he was working too much. He was working like 25 hours a week or something. He shoved me out of his room, and that pissed me off. So here's what I did. I went in my closet right there, and I grabbed this here lacrosse stick. As you can see, it's got a pretty blunt edge. You can even see there's freaking wood from his door on my lacrosse stick. So I go to his door and I say, are you gonna open your door and give me my Volvic water back or what? He says no. So I go boom, boom, boom in his door, and I'll show you that. My dad has it boarded up now. I'll show you the inside of the door. This is a series of a couple hits. I think the first hits were like in here, and then I gotta get to the second hit. So after I did that, he takes my lacrosse stick, he goes over here, and this is what he does. He throws my lacrosse stick in the tree, right there. So that's the first lacrosse stick. Little did he know, I have a second lacrosse stick. I went in my closet and I grabbed this one, and this used to have a rubber thing on it. Doesn't now. Boom, boom, boom. And you've seen the hole now. That was a series of 2 different lacrosse stick attacks I had performed on his door. We're in the hallway right there battling. He takes the Volvic water, pours it over my head. Now this thing is a lot of fucking water and it was still cold. He only drank like that much from it. This man comes out, starts battling with me, and so I didn't realize that the rubber part had come off, so I went like that in his face. It hit him like right here. I'm drenched in water. He starts hitting me and choking me and shit, and he starts bleeding on my face. I got blood all over my face. I look like freaking Rambo. He thought it was my blood. So he gets off of me and he's like, "You're lucky I didn't kill you," or something aggressive that he said. And he goes in the bathroom and he realizes it's him that's bleeding. Calls my dad and he's like, "Daddy, boy." That victim mentality, which I did hit him. I wouldn't have hit him if I knew this thing was off. He ends up going to Medac. They tell him he needs stitches. So he comes home. We don't talk for like a day. Finally talk. And it's like, "You gave me stitches. You owe Granny Boss and Granddad $45. Don't fuck with my Volvic water and you wouldn't have had to get stitches." My dad got me a mini fridge to put my stuff in. It's my most iconic story on Snapchat. Kind of like known for that now. Like, all my friends will be like, if I don't like someone, they're like, "Oh my God, you better watch out. Juliana's got a lacrosse stick in her trunk. You best watch out." So that's just my most iconic story. If you guys want to hear more story times about me or things that happened to me or any ghost stories, I love telling ghost stories. Just subscribe and tell me in the comments what you want to see, and I will show you. Okay. Subscribe. Everyone, got a crazy story for y'all today. So I get home, I got some cheese fries from Cookout. And I was really excited to eat them. If anyone saw my story about Volvic water, it was $13. I get home, I open the fridge, there's no Volvic water in the fridge. I had a bottle left. I went in my brother's room and I said, "Did you drink my Volvic water?" He said, "Yeah, I didn't know." I said, "How the fuck didn't you know? I mean, nobody buys Volvic water." I said, "You owe me $2. That shit was $13. Just because you came in here with an attitude, I'm not going to give you any money at all." And I said, "Okay." So I went in my room and I got a lacrosse stick and I did those. And then he did this to my door. You know? So now you can like see totally through my door. It's pretty cool. I kind of like the addition. Well, I have blood on my face because I hit the shit out of him in the face with my lacrosse stick. I'm trying to see if there's any blood on my bed right now. So I got pissed and I hit him with that lacrosse stick. Let me go see if I can see it. Yep, there it is. That lacrosse stick right there. He threw it out there. The first lacrosse stick he threw in the tree. You can't really see it, but it's that green thing right there. Yep. So he threw that one in the tree. That was the one I put a hole in the door with. And so he let's see, what am I leaving? It might seem dramatic, like, "Oh, it's only $2 and you hurt your brother." He's actually going to Medac right now. Do I care? No. He deserves it. There's what? Oh, so the fucking straw on top of the fucking haystack, or however you say it. This man pours the Volvic water all over me and on my bed, and I just go fucking, because that shit is $2. I can't fucking believe that happened. And you know what I realized while I was like fucking his shit up? I'm probably actually insane, and I probably should go to like a mental asylum or something and learn how to deal with my anger. But I'm probably not going to at the same time.